Right now we have only one layer. In this chapter, we will create a small illustration to practice all the new features. Go to Colors and pick a brownish color. We will be using the minimal essentials for this lesson. You can download it beneath the video. Take the Clean Lines brush. Let's draw a simple flower pot, like this. Actually, we could make it symmetrical and dab into the drawing guide. First, go to Canvas and turn on Drawing Guide. Now let's edit the drawing guide. Pick Symmetry and tap Done. Now when you draw on one side, you will get a perfectly symmetrical little pot. Let's fill in the color by dragging it into the pot. If all lines are closed, the color will fill in just perfectly. If the color goes out of the pot, you should take a closer look at the lines and check if they are all joined. If you feel the need to change the shape, you can add or remove parts like this. Now we can turn off the drawing guide. You will notice that even after turning it off, while the layer says assisted, you will still get the mirroring symmetry effect. To completely turn it off, you need to tap on the layer and turn it off for that specific layer. Let's select the plant pot and position it. By using this small cursor here, which is called Transform tool, you can move it and resize if needed. If you only have one single layer, you can jump right into the Transform tool without to previously select it. If we had multiple shapes on this one layer, it would also move them all and we would need to select only the pot. Let's delete this one because we don't need it. Now let's make a new layer and pick a green color. Draw a leaf shape and fill in the color. Another one, like this. If you want to move or change them, you can just select the part you want to change. Now the leaves are going over the pot, but because we drew it on a separate layer, we can move them behind the pot just by dragging the layer with the leaves beneath the pot. Make a new layer and take a darker color. Slightly cool it off. We will talk about this at a later point where I explain the color theory. Let's draw more leaves for the back to give the plant more dimension. If you can't see what you are doing, move this layer up for the moment. Let's move the back leaves behind. Now we have a tiny little plant. The backside of the pot is missing, so let's add it in. Move this layer beneath the leaves. Now I notice that the entire plant is in a weird position and I want to move and rescale it. It would be difficult to move all the layers separately to the exact same position. To move all the layers at once, select them all by swiping to the right. Now you can use the Transform tool to move or resize the entire plant.